Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to Urban's Holiday Special number 2. So he curated some Santa like Christmas themed featured contracts last year and he's doing it again. So this time we'll be covering a few of them, starting off with Santa's Workshop Strike. I'll be covering this with a Silent Assassin rating, of course. I'll be reading the briefing as well and we'll show you as follows. So for this one we have 4 targets, and the complication for this is we have to make sure that we don't do any pacifications, and we have to take them all out in our suit, and we have to take them out with the Bartoli 75S. So the briefing is as follows. Our client is a wealthy industrialist who runs a series of workshops. Sadly, his workshop in Mendoza currently has a walkout of staff who are slacking off instead of making toys during the busy Christmas period. Due to the walkout, you'll need to find a workshop bench and make a toy yourself. There should be one in the mercenary area, then use that toy to deal with the slackers and send a message to the rest of the staff. Merry hunting. So that's the briefing. So the loadout I decided to go with was I wanted to start at the shrine. I'm going to bring on the Santa 47 suit because it sticks to the theme. I'm going to bring along the Seeker 1. I'm going to bring along our lockpick as well, smuggled into the shrine. Bring along a remote emetic gas device and an emetic gas grenade. It's the one from Ambrose Island. So from the very start, I'm going to grab that lockpick out of that plant pot, or whatever pot it is. Next, we're going to use the lockpick on this door. We only use the lockpick a couple of times. It's a shame we have to bring it, really. But it is what it is. Next, we're going to head into this locker room over here. There's going to be 2 mercenaries in the room. We're going to use the lockpick on this locker. Inside is going to be a disguise. We're going to take a couple of steps back, and then we're going to acquire the disguise. We want the disguise to be in the middle of the room, that's right. We took a couple of steps back. Next, we're going to overflow the sink. That's going to distract the guard in the room. But again, turn it straight off after it's overflowed. It's going to move the guard on the left. That's going to allow us to blend in. And what 47 is going to do is build the weapon. It's the same pistol that we need to take out our targets. So go ahead and grab that. Going to wait for this guy to stop looking at us. Once he's done that, we're going to crouch in the middle of the room and put on the 47 suit. Stay close to the wall as you exit there. And then roll down these stairs. Come through this door and then crouch. Stay to the right. And then drop down. Once you've dropped down, head onto the over here. And then jump up. So that way he just starts walking away. We can actually go into this room. This guard in front of us, we're going to wait for him to move to the middle of the area before we turn off this fuse box. Stay crouched, exit the room as quick as you can, stay to the left, and then drop down. I'm going to pass through this vent now. So that's distracted the guard, so he's going to walk away. The worker is going to walk away, so that allows us to pass through this room in our suits. At this point, we don't really need to crouch anymore. We're just going to wait for this winery worker up there to turn around before we climb up. Then head on to the other side. And then drop down. Your first 2 targets is going to be in this locker room over here. Now, because this is behind a closed door and we're quite far away from other NPCs, we can freely shoot these 2 targets in the head. Take one of their disguises. Leave the bodies there. Don't need to hide them. And with this disguise, it allows us to get outside. There's one enforcer out there, but he really isn't going to spot you, so don't worry about it. I'm just going to give him a wide berth. Here is our 3rd target. Or should I say, yeah, 3rd target. Place that right there. Which is the gas device. We're just going to place it on the floor. Them 2 guards are going to come into play a little bit later on, depending on how fast or slow you are when you're completing this whole thing. So he's going to head to the toilets next to the locker room area. So we're going to go back there now and just wait for him. We need to put our suit back on, of course. And we need to make sure that all the doors are closed behind us. We're going to grab all the stuff in the area as well. There's a knife there, there's an apple, there's a key, there's a banana. Take all the things. Don't need them, but I like taking everything anyway. So once we're in here, we're going to put our suit back on. And we're just going to patiently wait for our target. So he's going to come in here momentarily. He's going to head into the central cubicle. We need to make sure the door is closed behind us as well. So making sure that no one hears the gunshots. This is me patiently waiting. Close the door behind you. take out your pistol. Once he's in here, close the door behind you again and eliminate him. Once you've done that, we're going to drag his body and hide him with the other two fellas. And the reason why we're doing this is because we're going to emit gas a whole bunch of winery workers out there. And we're doing that just to get them out of the way, just so we don't have to worry about any problems getting past them, because they're all enforcers. So take out your gas grenade, and you want to aim it right in the middle of the all the workers. So if you've got a good shot, you'll be able to get all 4 of them. If not, you'll have to use the rest of your medic devices that you have on you. I think you got 2 seeker rounds, haven't you? You can use those 2 shots to do whatever you like of getting the rest of the winery workers to go away. We've got this one here, but he shouldn't pose us any trouble. So what we're going to do is run straight out the front door. Because once we're out of here, then we're no longer in a trespassing zone, so you're free to just head towards your target. Just watch out for Corvo Black. He's heading down the stairs. He's the one with the flat cap. He's wearing it backwards for some reason. But yeah, we're going to head over here towards our target. Now, if you've done this in around about 5 minutes, then you're free to just shoot him in the head right here and run straight to the exit after taking his disguise. Or you might want to distract him and throw an object to the left of you as far as you can. And you might want to wait for the guards that are patrolling around the area, because if you are mistiming this or you're too slow, these guys are going to catch up and they're going to find that body before you get a chance to even escape. So just make sure you time everything well and make sure you do everything nice and quickly as I have. And once you've done that, you can exit. You can sit free and comfortable that you've completed this with a Silent Assassin rating. So let's get a confirmation of that. There we go. All objectives complete. Number 2 in the world for now. It'll probably be 600 by the end of the day or something like that. Usually is. But that's how you do it. Silent Assassin. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it or if it helped you out. Subscribe if you want to do the channel. And hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. And consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description. And a big shout out to my Psycho Assassin members as well. Bedry, Andrew Phillips, Wanderer Wendy, Constantine Mueller, Mark Davis and Paul at Home for becoming top tier Psycho Assassin members. I really do appreciate all the support. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.